time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone and welcome to Driving with Todd. Nick Lowe. Well, I'm a big fan of Nick Lowe ever since I heard Cruel to Be Kind in 1979. Nick Lowe was with a group called Brinsley Schwarz in the early 70s. That group broke up in 1975, and Nick Lowe then became a solo artist. He sings, he plays bass guitar, he plays electric guitar, he writes music, and he does production. Producing people, he's produced Elvis Costello, quite a number of Elvis Costello albums, in fact. He's produced Carlene Carter and many others. Now, he also released a single in 1976 called So It Goes, and that was the first single to be released on an independent label called Stiff Records in the UK. And Stiff Records was put together by Dave Robinson and Jake Riviera. Now, before he could put out a record for Stiff Records, he had to get out of his United Artists contract. Now, he was contracted to United Artists because Brinsley Schwarz, the group he was in, was contracted to United Artists. And they didn't dissolve his contract. They wanted him to write hit songs for them. And he wanted to get out of that contract. So I thought, well, instead of me telling Nick's story, I've got Nick here, and he's going to tell you what he tried to do to get out of his United Artists contract. Listen up.
Artists in those days, and they were very decent. They let the rest of the group go, but they kept me because I was the songwriter. So I really had to get out of that deal, you know. I really had to get out of that deal, but it had to be very subtle, you know. I couldn't just do a sort of a clang lots of pots and pans and say this is the way I think it's going to be with a sitar solo over the top, and say this is what I want to do, and then get fired. You know, I had to sort of do it subtly, I thought. Anyway, so Jake had this idea. I had this selection of real pop songs hanging around at that time. He said, well, why don't you do it? Because the Bay City Rollers were a real big thing. And he said, why don't you make a Bay City Roller fan record and take it into United Artists, and they're bound to think it's horrible. So I said, perfect. Now this was the first record I ever produced. I got this song, and I wrote this song about the Rollers, and I got these kids from the local school to come in and sing the chorus, the teeny bopper chorus. Anyway, I did it, and I had mixed feelings about it. I was kind of proud of it, even though it was so utterly ghastly that I was rather proud of the way it was ghastly, and that it had been done so carefully, Anyway, I took the record in, and played it, and the tape finished, and there was this silence, and those there said, fantastic, Nick, fantastic, how much more of this stuff can you give us? Now, wait a minute, now I'll see if I can play it to you. It is truly awful. I'm not sure if I can remember it, but it's not me bottling out. If I can't remember it, it's not me bottling out. It's just like... It had their names, because they just changed their lineup. And Derek, Alan, Eric, we love you. Yeah, that's right. Well, you've got to imagine this in a high, naive voice, not an old smoker's gravel like I got there. I'll try and do it. Derek, Alan, Eric, we love you. I want to know if you can feel the same way too. You're making all our dreams come true. Bay City Rollers, we love you. I'd like to buy a white guitar like Woody. play it up high with some other guy singing bye bye baby bye bye. Oh no, I can't remember the chords. Pretty complex.
Okay, so the song is Bay City Rollers, We Love You. And it was released as a single in 1975. And it didn't do anything in the UK or Germany. It was released in the UK and Germany. It was not, I don't think, released in the United States. I could not find any information of it being released actually in the United States, even though I thought I remember hearing it here in the United States back in about the mid-70s. But in Japan, it took off like crazy and was a major hit in Japan that United Artists wanted Nick Lowe to do another version of a Bay City Roller song, which he did do, called Roller Show. And these were released not as Nick Lowe, but as the Tartan Horde. So kind of like the close of the Bay City Rollers War. So now we're going to hear Nick Lowe's, or the Tartan Horde, doing Bay City Rollers, We Love You. Oh, it's kind of a cool track. Like Nick Lowe said, it's kind of cringy. It's a cringy track, but it's fun to listen to it. It's got a lot of energy behind it, and for somebody to write a song to try to get out of a is contract with his label and trying to write something that's horrible and comes out with something that's actually a decent rocker. It's amazing. That's why I like Nick Lowe so much. He can do any style of music and make it sound vibrant, as this one here. And as he said, he brought in school children to sing the refrain with him, and then to have his voice sound a little bit higher than what it really is, they sped it up. So they sped his voice up to make it sound a little bit more cheeky, a little bit higher notes. But it's got a great rock beat to it. It's got a hook that just draws you right into the song. You don't even have to know anything about the Bay City Rollers, and it's fun. I mean, it's a fun song. And I came across this the other day. I've heard this song, like I thought I heard it in the mid '70s, and I don't know if I did or not, but I did buy a CD in the middle '80s called it's a Nick Lowe CD called The Wilderness Years, and this song is on there along with Roller Show. And as soon as I heard those two tracks on that CD, from my memory, it was like I've heard these songs already. I've heard them somewhere before, and they're like two of the best tracks on that CD. I mean, they're just kind of neat because he was trying to write a really terrible song, and he comes out this kind of gotcha rocker that just draws you right in and is so fun to listen to. So I just had to do this today, especially when I found the video of Nick Lowe in an interview. I think that was at the BBC. He had an interview, and he explained why he wrote this song and what he was trying to do. And in the beginning of the video where he's doing the interview, the person who created an interview cut off United Artists, because he talks about United Artists right before that. Because there's a longer version of that interview in a YouTube video, but it's real noisy. Well, this one was a cleaner version of the interview where you could hear him better. So I thought this would be fun. Take it for what it is. If you didn't like it, that's fine. If you liked it, that's cool too. If you did like it, though, hit that like button. That would be really, really appreciated. If you have any comments about Nick Lowe, the Tartan Horde, doing Bay City Rollers, We Love You, put in the comments below. That'd also be really cool. I'm going to take a link to this to both videos and put it into my description below so you can watch them both if you'd like. Again, I didn't stop the video. I'm thinking of changing how I do my reactions or my videos, and maybe not stop them, or maybe stop them sometimes. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I thought this one here, I just wanted to play all the way through because it was so much fun. So I'm going to take a link to both videos, put them in my description below, and link in the channels that uploaded those videos into YouTube. You might want to check out those channels and see if they have anything else you might want to watch and listen to. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? Just go below my video. I know you still have it open, and hit that subscribe button. It'd be making me very happy. So if you go over here, I forgot about this part. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. So like I said, I came across this the other day and was like, boy, I haven't heard that song in ages. And then when I came across the Nick Lowe interview where he's actually explaining why he wrote the song, I said, I got to do a Driving with Todd episode and highlight this song because it is kind of cool. So I hope you enjoyed it. It put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.